All right, how's it going today, guys? Castillo Trading coming to you with another VIP live stream. It is Monday, and it's part of our weekly video series, guys. We like to go over our live streams. We like to do our NPOC levels on Wednesday, and then on Friday, we do a breakdown segment. I am still undergoing construction in the house right now. I am going to try to do as much as I can, but if I miss one of the videos throughout the week, that's most likely why. First things first, guys, shout out to the stream sponsors over at CoinCatch and Breakout Prop. CoinCatch is the perpetual exchange of choice. Is what I like to use for my margin trading, my leverage trading, anything that you guys need with them, please let me know. And then also Breakout Prop. There are some winners I am going to be announcing on the Breakout Prop giveaway on the evaluations. 10K evaluation. If you guys pass it, you get a 10K portfolio to be trading that's not yours with daily withdrawals. So a lot more coming with Breakout Props. BTC still isn't really doing that bad. You know, we are still kind of just ranging within our current range that we've been talking about for a while, which again is still good. I think that when BTC continues to range at its all-time highs, yes, altcoins and some meme coins and on-chain stuff is getting destroyed, but I think for the overall market and conditions, it's good. We want Bitcoin to still be king. We want Bitcoin to be the one that's kind of like leading the way because they are king. If anybody is going to lead this market, it will be Bitcoin. We are in a current long. That's what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for this downside. We've been waiting for that 91,794. This is a current long situation. Whether you were longing down here at this Pico bottom or you got in somewhere around like that 94, 93, 95, you're in profit right now. From our NPOC print, this ended up ripping off about a 8% move to the upside. So with an 8% move to the upside, that's actually pretty decent with any sort of leverage on it. 10x leverage, 5x leverage, whatever. You can make a decent margin off that 8%. As of right now, if you don't have any exposure, if you don't know what you're looking to do, you know, this is what I would look for next based off our game plans. So for me, it's going to be the same thing as, you know, range trading. I'm not really looking to short BTC until we get into these NPOC levels. So this would be our short entry. And as of right now, you know, like I said, we're currently in a long, so you know you should have longed BTC on the drop. So let's just say this does print down in this area. Well, then that could be our next area of interest to long before we get that move higher, which would be around like 95,132. But this will happen at the end of the day around 4 or 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we'll update you guys on that. But as of right now, this just is currently a long situation for us on BTC. Ethereum, this is going to be a lot. Ethereum just kind of ripped through a lot of stuff here. I wanted a deviation down to 2846, had some layered bids within this area, but again, ended up washing straight through. And I mean, it's an ugly chart. Like it really was. I mean, that was a nasty drop on ETH that I did not expect. I wanted downside, but I didn't want that much downside. So I mean, as of right now, this whole area is just kind of a long area for me on Ethereum in general, right? Like there's just so much previous price action within this area. You know, if you can get an average anywhere within here, I think you're doing okay. For me, I was bidding in this yesterday, kind of took some off today, looking for a little bit higher. But yeah, I don't really know. Like Ethereum's fucking tough right now because you want to still be so positive with Ethereum, but it's let you down so many times. But yeah, I don't really have any other game plans right now, right? Like if you don't want to long Ethereum here, right, then okay, let's just say that you want to wait for this NPOC to get closed down right here. I think this is a decent area where it would kind of fill the wick to long into, close an NPOC level at 2037, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? So that's a decent area for you to be longing into on ETH, in my opinion. So this would be next area of interest to long, and then to short, I think a retest of this area would be not a terrible area to at least put on a hedge. So I'm going to get into Sol really fast too, just because I do like Sol. Again, we talked about this. I'd said we kind of deviated above upper limit, wasn't really interested in longs in this area, and then we were kind of teetering around median ML. And I said, look guys, this is a good area to be bidding. If you're willing and you want to long Sol at median ML, this is decent. But for me, where's our buy zone at? Our previous buy zone is down here. So if our previous buy zone was down at lower limit, why would another buy zone be at median ML? No, we use our same buy zone from previously as lower limit. And I even had this little X here to say that's where I would be interested in longing Sol. Again, we got it. I think my average, I don't even know what my average is. I haven't really looked. But again, this was a battle, right? Took the loss on it, had to battle back. And it sucked because I ended up getting kind of stopped out right where I was wanting to re-enter into some stuff. So it was just unfortunate, but did get stopped out on Sol yesterday. Then I did re-enter it in and then kind of manage the position through the night. If we come back down into this lower limit, I think this is a good area. Anywhere between 180 and 190 if you're long on Sol, I think is a great entry because regardless of if you think this was a rejection or if you think it was only a retest and all-time high break was only because of Trump and, you know, that meme coin or whatever, Sol is still a great opportunity for the long run, just like Ethereum was previous cycles. So I do like Sol. again, just as far as a technical standpoint, we were sitting at lower limit, and that's where I would be considered longing. That's where I would long next. See, this is why I love crypto. Look at this range. Like, this is crazy. Like, if you could trade this range, you would be making an absolute killing, right? So just looking at Jupe, it's literally at support that where we marked out at about 87. So I think, yeah, obviously it's a good area that I would consider Jupe to be a strong bid at. Really anywhere between 70 and 90. If you can get an average within there, is probably a good long run investment for Jupe. As far as a trade goes, I don't know. It looks like trading this on the low term time frames would be a nightmare. But swing trading it, potentially some good range here. But yeah, I don't think I would long Jupe at all. Not here. Look exactly where it dropped to and bounced at 189. And if you look at where we talked about this previously at our last live stream, which I think was January 12th, right? Where we created this, it was like I wanted a retest of lower limit, which we didn't get it right away, but after that wash, we got it perfectly, right? Probably should have been focusing on this a little bit more. I had a lot going on with some other trades, but yeah, we got that retest, but I wouldn't be looking to long it now. I think that, again, it's already made a 50% move to the upside, so I'm not really going to be chasing into that. But if you caught down here, which we had marked out previously, pretty good entry if you got it. But again, still not interested in trading it here. Sui's tough. I mean, good retest on Sui. I still think this is going to be one of the strongest alts here in the coming years. But my game plan on this is going to be a lot different than everybody else's. You know, I'm holding from way back here at 38 cents. So I haven't taken any profits on it. It's all spot. But yeah, you know, I think again, just based off of where we created our range from, down at that $3 lower limit area is a good entry on Sui. Now, am I going to be buying it there? No, but it's also the context of my position where I'm long all the way down from 38 cents. So take that into context because, you know, based off of technicals of what we have seen just recently from the price action, yeah, we're at lower limit, but that doesn't mean that it can't go lower. I think that lower limit is going to be the best area for you to look to be bidding on Sui, but for me, I'm not going to be bidding it. And it's only because I'm not going to ruin my average from where I was able to bid it, you know, over a year ago. I still like Sui for higher, but you got to understand the context of why I like it for higher. Yeah, I'm down like 50% on spot holdings on this. I think I longed around like 40 something. I was trying to leverage long this and I got smacked around a little bit. And then I was like, I still think it's in a good area. So then I took some spot long and still just bag holding it. But again, you know, just looking at it, I feel like this is the more obvious long area on SEI. Probably should have waited. I might add to my spot just to kind of see how it is in the coming days. But, you know, this is such an important area for resistance and then boom, breakout above, retest of that area. And then it makes sense that we're retesting it now. I think longing anywhere in SEI within this area is good. It might deviate lower, but I am actually probably going to be looking to average down my original SEI position just because kind of trapped in that one right now. All spot though, so no harm, no foul. These are just so hard. I mean, I just don't know who's going to actually be buying these. 92% retrace. I tried to long the soul memes and didn't really work out, so I've stopped that. And I'm glad I did when I did because they took another 20 to 30% tumble after that. But yeah, I'm not interested in memes anymore, man. Like at least trading them. I think if you're going to look to be trading these or buying these, it would be short-term trades. Personally, something that's down 92% is probably a good thing to be buying, you know? I don't know. Yeah, this thing tumbled even harder too. Again, let this be a lesson to you guys too because, you know, I was longing these, but I didn't get stubborn. I tried to long with Popcat and Bonk, right? I lost those 3 trades and they were around this area. They're around like 130, 140 when I was longing, but I wasn't stubborn, and I'm glad that I wasn't stubborn because, you know, like I said, it traded 50% lower. Just crazy. I'm not interested in memes anymore. I just think there's too much damage on memes. If you do get a bounce, it'll be a short-lived bounce that I think a lot of people short into, similar to where it would be like something like this and then fade, right? But if you're longing, that's where I'd look to be taking profits. I wouldn't be thinking that this is the bottom and that it's going to break all-time highs. If you are longing some of these soul memes, I would be looking to take profits as soon as you can. Do not get greedy. A lot going on. These markets are getting crazy. Hopefully I can help you guys navigate through them a little bit better than if you were doing it alone. I'll see you guys over in the Telegram and I'll talk to you on Wednesday. Peace.